Today I was just listening to different things that were on my YouTube, and I hear messages from all sorts of ways and beasts. I am alive. I am not dead. But I know what I'm doing. I'm being real, and I'm contradicting myself. Trying to do something that I am not. Corn tortilla chips. I'm gonna make one with some corn and some black beans on it later. On the flatbread. When I used to refry beans, I only take the refried beans on it, so I'm not gonna mix it with the hummus. I'm gonna have the refried beans on one and hummus on the taste the hummus. Sometimes people have to buy that house, and a long-lasting house that'll last for however long, and then buy another house somewhere else, and make sure cars and money's gonna make them be able to afford food. So it's hard out here. pants, airing out over there. I just got a little urine on my pants. Or get up and hurry up. Learn how to grow my body, hold my body to fluid. No matter what I'm involved in or anything, I always have to be real. It's always something that's going to be actual, no matter what. And hydration is always important to me. And then it's just, listen to it. can taste the salt and the cayenne pepper. Okay. And the best thing I can do for me is learn and develop and build myself and make myself better. There's so much this I'm not gonna mess myself up. I'm gonna take care of myself now. Like, I'm gonna have to take care of who I am today. Learning how to eat, learning what eating is, learning if I what like you know what I'm saying, what kind of eating is it? What is a better word? It's practice all over the place. It's always something. Take care of myself. I'm trying to get out there and do all kind of other things and do all kind of other things and I just want to take care of who I am. Grow and build my body, learn how to do stuff. I don't even know like I'm still working on my balance. Like I want to grow and actually be alive. I feel all up in here. Oh, God, I'm pressure. I have some onion. Some garlic in there. Good combination. You got it as raw as it could be. Like you and me. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Everything I got is mine. Everything I had really is mine. And I continue. Because I never go and take anything from anybody else. And no matter what I'm going through, no matter what I am facing, I'm still here. I'm still keeping it real with myself. Ain't shit gonna ever change it. Nothing. But I have some questions of my own. I'm not accusing, I'm not blaming. I don't know what the plan is about, but anyway. What I can say is I'm working through my problems. And that is just so much. I don't know what's happening here. So I'm sitting out here, but I see somebody walking toward me, walking back and forth. I'm like, oh, I'm asleep. I'm using myself enough. I'm on my own things. I can say no matter what else is anything else, I'm one of a kind. There's always going to be something that look like something. Oh, I look and say, oh, okay, I had a bag like that before. Look and see if that's my goddamn bag. Okay. I don't know what plans come my way. I don't know how things are or any of that stuff. But I can say, no matter what I go through, no matter who I am, I have a plan to make it through. And it all involves me keeping something to eat with me, some nutrition, some hydration. And I can say I have to gradually get there, but most importantly, when I say I want to do something, I'm doing something for myself, that just means I'm trying to eat, but I don't know if eating is even something that I consider I'm doing now, because I get further into these words and I learn, and it is important. I want to keep it real. I want to be a service to myself. I want to feel better about myself. I want to see a real experience. I don't want to have to keep shadow boxing and pretending and role playing and not being able to get it but mocking it, being an impersonation or intimidate. What is it called? Not intimidation, but oh man, I don't know. It's not artificial, not impersonation. I always fuck up this word. I always mess it up. Not intimidation. I don't even know. It's like it's fake, like artificial, but imitation. I just can't get with it. That word ain't sticking with me. I happen to say it so much. Imitation. There's so much out there. They even have scans where they scan gym shoes to see if they're imitations or not. $1,000 pair of shoes, somebody's selling a $20 pair of shoes for $1,000. And so with them being made, instead of being like $5 to be made, they probably were about $1 to be made. I don't see how they do that, but they buy in so much bulk. They buy it so big in wholesale, they can do that. And this comes with relationships and knowing self and understanding. But I can't volunteer and work, and I can't have this sweatshop thing. I have enough of my own thing. Being who I am for myself, and actually looking forward and being maybe even a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not a sweatshop to me. But I ain't trying to be for that. That is something that I chose to allow to happen. And that is a development. And that is not going to take away from me being able to not even only restore, but develop and create more life that is within me, who I am of myself. Because I speak life. I'm not dying, I don't kill. I don't murder or any of that shit. I'll answer. That's not my thing. It's other people's thing, but it's not my thing. And so I have a time and a place for me always. And I make sure. I sit here right now. I'm about to listen to this Luke song. Some freak nasty type of, I don't know what kind of music you call it, but Florida type of shit, I suppose. Black man. He ain't my Uncle Luke, but that's what they call him. And his shit just ain't going out of style. But I make sure I find time to continue to be myself and what is culturally aware and available to me. I want to find more songs that I can really dance to. I like to dance and move my body. I say, yeah, this one right here. I'm about to play this song. I'm about to fuck it up. That's what I say. I'm about to fuck it up. I'm going to tell my body what to do. I'm not about to be walking around here aches and pains. I'm about to stretch the fuck out of myself. I'm about to say, listen, this ain't no war within me. I don't have no motherfucking, I'm not my enemy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tear myself apart. Too many times people out here want somebody to volunteer. Yeah. Too many times some people want some people to volunteer to give their life away and shit. I'm not fucking sick, and I'm not agreeing to that because I don't have to be. There's too many other things in life. that is way more suitable for me, available for me. I don't have to be in some motherfucking bag with a tag. Fuck that. That should mean something. Literally. That shit means something. Just put it in perspective just one time. It's been so normalized. Okay? It's been normalized. It's not okay. I put too much effort into my life. I want to see my life. I care about who I am. I cannot do it. Shit, you hungry motherfucker, what about me? The fuck? Shit. They say if you don't eat for a couple days, your body start to motherfucking thrive up. So stop eating so motherfucking much and then you feed your goddamn self. I can't give you me. I can't give you me. And I cannot, and it's not about giving anybody, but I'm just saying, that's how they do it. That's how far it's come. And I don't have to thrive in those markets. It's more to that, and I know that. And they can't force me to do it. I can choose. They say new law, old law, all this different stuff. Fuck that. I don't have to subscribe to any of your stuff at all, ever. I want to continue to live my life for who I am, and I want to be who I am for myself. Straight up, like, what is it? They say, yesterday I was tripping off of this. Okay, so I know that Racine District Attorney's Office is preying on my prosecution, on a conviction of mine. It's bullshit. They show how fake a bitch, she could get fucked up. She is getting fucked up, matter of fact. She should lose her job. And I'm going to make sure. Like, she has to pay for what she is doing. I don't know why they like to prosecute. I don't know what it means for the long run. But she has no right to prey on a prosecution and a conviction. So she's trying to force me to live and be in or claim or something. I don't know how much a conviction is accurate. I don't know that much about it. But she's praying about it. And even if somebody misinterpreted or whatever, they say, oh, that's what you said. You're not going to tell me what this shit is really built on for real. And you should. Someone, AT&T, America Telegraph and Telephone, stole my money. Opened up 4 different prepaid phone accounts. Kept 2 of them. Went back from January, went back in February and took the money again. After I had already went to jail. I didn't eat the whole time that I was in jail. But I got charged with unlawful use of calling 911. I knew I was calling 911. These motherfuckers don't understand shit. They use their own interpretation, what they believe. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. These bitches trying to take my son from me. This is the only chance I get. And then they sit around in County of Kenosha, the state of Wisconsin, still was dishonest. And because I missed the appointment and all that different stuff, they said, nope, you know what they about to do? Go now, get a court order, psychological and all this different shit. See, they pretend at the beginning, oh, they're going to give me a chance to see him without a psychological evaluation. And they ignore me the whole time. Sent me generic emails, kept prolonging it over and over. I kept saying, what can I do? Even send right down here. Right here. right where I'm sitting at, right around where I'm sitting at. What can I do to see my son? I want to see my son. I want to. Oh, okay, sure. We want you to see your son. Never make an arrangement. So I'm like, what more words do I have to say? And as they sit up there and do the things that they do to me, I have to be strong about it, knowing that it doesn't have to be an attack. It doesn't have to be anything, but they are using something that they are using as a weapon toward me, and they're praying that for what? What is it good it's going to do to me? I don't want to be in. I don't want to agree to what you all are doing. I don't want to help you at your job. And so they talk about the boy with what is it? He fed 5,000 people. It's a story that they said that really did fucking happen. And they said that he had like 2 fish and some loaves of bread or whatever. Interesting. And so I started to wonder yesterday, just on Saturday, it's Sunday. I said, what the fuck, man? How did they do that shit? And then I wonder, was it his talents? How are they interpreting this? I don't see how they fed. And then they even said they kept some from 12 because of some shit happened, but they didn't get their basket. They ain't some shit, but they had some damn near left, almost left over. They fed 5,000, had enough to feed, 5,013 or 12? And then I started just putting some shit in perspective. And I said, you know what? These motherfuckers will break down a person. They'll have an eye doctor. They'll have a ear, nose, and throat doctor. They have somebody that wants some blood. They got somebody who wants the heart. They got somebody who wants somebody's voice. They got I'm saying psychological. They want to impart, talk about somebody's brain and what's theirs, and they break it down they call it a nervous system, and they break it down. They say a person has 2,000 body parts. They said, but that's not, see, and then I said, you know what? Today, they don't know, nobody knows. And then if somebody got 2010, they about to trick them and say that they are not human and that they're sick, and they steal that part from somebody else and and they say, now you decide, I cannot be what you want me to be. I can't break my body down or my talents down, or all I can do by keep on going to all these places, the jails, all these different places. And you pass it all around and all y'all get paid off of it. They said that there's a man and he's the savior. And they call him Jesus. Or I don't know how to pronounce it. But they said so many people were banking off of his demise in the city or wherever he was from, that they just wouldn't turn him loose. Into the fact that they put him probably on a tree, hung him. And they pierced him in his side. They beat him till he went through what someone would describe something like a hypothermia. I mean, you want to break it down? That's very interesting to me. And then He made it through all of that. Had to sit down for however 2 days, 3 days, I don't fucking know. Because I don't know how they counted their days back then, but they said it was 3 days. But when somebody talking about Friday to Sunday, see, they summarize it too much. It's an estimate. I don't like that. But that's not my group of people. But I look at how these people sit there and try to force me. That's how they live their life. They are so creepy to me. Not all of them, but some of them are. Where they dripping in murder. And they act like they not. Where they sit there and I'm telling you that I want to live my life. I've never, ever tried to take someone's life for them and force them into death. I've only wanted to improve somebody. And it's real fucked up because when I'm conscious of what people are really doing, I understand it way differently. And I have to grow and I have to, again, do something for myself. I have to learn. I have to live. And sometimes when those kind of people approach me, I have to try to be strong, but also very sensitive. Because a lot of them have been convinced, persuaded. They have a lasting mark that won't change in their life. And that's how they live. And they expect everybody is like them. No, I'm not. Actually, I don't want to share my body parts with you. I want mine, actually. But I can tell you, if you're looking for something, try to grow it. And they act like they don't ever get to go to jail. They act like they won't go to jail. They act like they don't have to worry. And you know why? Some of them don't give a fuck. You know why they don't give a damn? Because they got a promise. If they do it for the meaning or whatever, they're going to have a much better life. A lot of them motherfuckers committing suicide, please. Now, I got to watch my mouth. I guess they are harming themselves. Just to make it over. Defrauding their own communities. Straight up. I'm serious. Because they assume that they want to do something. They got bombers. They got people who walk around with bombs. Just walk into a place because they have a guarantee that their family will be taken care of more than ever. And all they care so much about their family. And they say, I can't do nothing but be a man or be a woman about this or whoever, be a creature, whatever they say. And this is going to improve. And you know what? It ain't like they're going to get a motherfucking receipt. But they assume. They might. I'm not there. I don't want to try it. But I never believed that I would have to hurry up and die. But I did believe that there was a much better place until I started looking at this shit like, I don't ever have to die to get to these places. But they are, it's a severe prejudice. It's a lot of restrictions. It's not easy to get to those places. It's not easy to get out of poverty. It's not even easy to get a job, to make any money to even buy food. That's a promise to any land. It's illegal, it's like somebody said too, like it is illegal to not be able to impregnate the ground, to not be able to grow. Fertility is necessary for any being ever. And when they have made the ground so rotten that it's tough to make food, and that they are now having to create fruits and vegetables, It's just people counting their days, not having natural life anymore, and just sustaining of emotional roller coasters and fulfillment of just a visual impairment or an optical illusion. The tender sight and the touch of someone that you might love and want to carry through, instead of realizing it's time to get enough nerve and confidence to try to grow some food and see what the fuck I can do out here. And people are losing even teeth and blood. They're asking for blood. They're forcing anybody to go into their jails and their hospitals and their evaluations to their courts. They have judges literally ruling over people that they have no right to rule over. They are not even fucking qualified to sit on that bench. And they know it. And what they're doing is accepting a fee, a living wage of mass incarceration and genocide through Holocaust, especially of Black people. So I have to continue to figure out what I want to really do for myself and make my choices. It ain't like hopscotch, but it is. I have to jump over hurdles. That's another thing I want to do. I want to learn these things. If I said, I get some little short hurdles for now. And I'm going to build up my confidence. And I'm going to get higher and higher if that's what I have to do. Because it's something that I want to do. I want to jump high. And those hurdles are like permission to just leap through leaps and bounds. I have my son, trampoline. He jumping on this trampoline in the house all the time. Just jumping on that motherfucker. High as he could, low as he would sit on it. He would eat his food on it. And he would just have his trampoline. And he had a scooter that he would ride around on. And things have fucking changed. But that does not take away from what he is capable of doing. It's just right now there are other things and other matters. But being physically fit, I cannot allow that to. I can't let it go. I have to live my life. I said it myself. All I need is the confidence. And once I do it, once I have created and developed the confidence, I can do it now. Just keep doing it now. I done told myself I could do it. So now I can balance better. Now I'm not so scared. I know my bones, my knees, and everything need to strengthen. I cannot doubt myself. I don't know what to do. I have to hydrate my bones. And when I don't have enough blood, and my bones aren't being hydrated, they want to call it calcium. I said, where is this damn? How did they get the fee 5,000? What the fuck? It's giving everybody a job and an assignment. And for me, I cannot forget about me. I have to pay myself. And only way, and I'm not relating myself to the 5 loaves and whatever, 2 loaves of bread and I don't know how many fish or whatever, but I don't even know what kind of fish. It could have been whales. I don't know. But oh, I don't know where it came from. I don't know what that story meant. But I just look at my life and I say, I can go and try to get loans for all this stuff and try to start a business and not know shit about it. Just clout people run through there for a few months or maybe a year. and they go on to the next best thing. I wouldn't be doing that for me. I'd be doing it for somebody else. Oh, what looks good. These motherfuckers don't care about me. Just lose some hair. Look good for them. They don't want my hair to be like this. They wonder why I'm outside. This is not great. So-called doctors telling me that I'm not making rational choices because I choose to be outside and shit. You're not my doctor. If you were my doctor, you would see where the fuck I'm coming from, and you would be so goddamn excited with the intensity of growth and development. You will understand. You will be through the motherfucking roof, on top of the motherfucking moon. You're not my doctor. I don't have a fucking doctor. No. I'm not the same as you. And I have to place that on me. And I have to make sure. I said, damn, I want to, fuck it. I'm about to buy me a name tag. I'm gonna start wearing me some motherfucking medals to decorate my shit. So these people could know. The fuck? Stand up to you when you come my way. I don't have to fucking salute you. I don't have to shake your hand. I don't have to look them in their fucking eye. I don't even have to stand toe to toe with them. Fuck you asking me. You talking about you my authority? And your ass ain't arrested them motherfuckers who brought Burlington Coat Factory and all them motherfuckers around here with them regular ass shoes, and they don't got enough of the size that people gotta wear. Little ass people around here feet hurting and shit. Fucked up suppliers making their shoes all fucked up. Your feet hurt. Wear some different shit. Fuck that. See you walking around like my motherfucking feet hurt. That's a goddamn fashion statement. Get 2 sizes bigger than what the fuck you wearing. Tell me something. Fuck that, man. Looking good for these motherfuckers. That's the style. They pay stylists and every motherfucking thing to tell them. Just wear it. This is what's in. Don't worry about it. It's only going to be for a few hours. They're going to get pictures. Your name is going to get bigger. Fuck that, man. There was a time where it was this program I was trying to work in. They were selling body, fuck. It was like a girdle. All kind of shit. I don't even know what all it was, but I was trying to work with them motherfuckers for a while. Running, chasing the motherfucking crowd. Chasing it like a motherfucker. Wearing myself down. Slow down to the motherfucking water. Sit up here and look specific. I'm gonna work on it. I gotta look like that today and not tomorrow. Car wash. One day I went there wearing my hair. This day I was wearing a wig, and next day after that I had my real hair. He said, "How many people are you?" What? I thought nothing of it. I'm like, this is my natural shit. This is how I choose to wear my hair. You gonna ask me how many people am I? Did I tell you to call me anything other than who I am? That shit was funny to me. And told me I have a nice spread when I bent over. Shit, it ain't nice enough. You don't like me. Shit, I'm over here working for you. You ain't nobody else around here that I can like any more than you. You want to be my boyfriend? I'm about to go to jail. I just felt like I had to have a boyfriend. That was a fucking badge of honor. Doing everything. You riding a motorcycle like my daddy. Doing it. No, it ain't the one. Please. Never was anything harsh or anything. It just eventually and didn't see each other anymore. And it wasn't a relationship or nothing. It was a working thing or just a thing where kicking was, hey, you want to make some little bit of money? I don't even require even really getting any money. Wasn't trying to pay me enough to get work release or nothing. I don't need that shit. I need to put effort into myself that I can care for myself in any situation I'm in. Because I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm different. People try to inspect me and see how the fuck am I making it? What do I have? And everybody else is poor around here. I have people, new people that worked hard for their shit before you were born, before I was born. I didn't grow up in those places that y'all grew up in. I don't have the same education as you. And it's not fair now I have to fight for it, and I don't have it. Gotta get up early to get a spot around this motherfucker, man. I don't have to show up late. Perspectives change, and that should be known. Hmm. I'm so happy. Getting to know myself better, caring for myself. I can live off of those people's story. They got their own lives, and I have to. That's why I say it's fucked up. I must see. Motherfucker, I got two. They attacking me. Not every one of them, but some of them, and they're inappropriate in doing it, and they need to answer to their leadership about that. I'm not mad, but listen, I'm not your sacrifice. I'm not in your shit. You're not gonna. Oh, everybody is. What you mean? No, everybody is. That's what everybody see around here. Does anybody take care of their own motherfucking self around here? That's not true. I've seen it. Because you did it. I know it because it's my life. I need to take care of myself and be who I am for myself. Yeah. There's this story, true story, about me. I had my nephews with me. At the time, I had nephews, and they were my nephews. But you know what? That aunt position was thriving like a motherfucker. It was like big sister, mama, all wrapped in one, and I wore that. And then I needed a boyfriend I didn't need, and it took away me helping to raise my nephews and even my daughter. But my son came from that situation, and nobody is going to ever tell me what my son means to me. I cannot get back those days. But I was driving my car, three of my nephews. And Divine, my daughter might have been in the car too, but she wasn't. She was, if anything, she was just sitting in the back seat. She might have been sitting in the front doing what I was doing. But at the beach racing, somebody always want to put their shit on somebody else. You can't sit up here and criminalize me and be going all fucking crazy watching me. Bitch, trying to fucking go somewhere else. You gonna sit here and upset your dumb ass, crying, begging, pleading, cussing me out, saying all kind of stupid ass shit to me, and had the nerve to tell me that I was gonna motherfucking kill my nephews. She told me that. Bitch, please, I'm ignoring you, and they ignoring you, bitch. So, I'm driving at the fucking beach where motherfuckers be out on jet skis in bodies of fucking water that they can't stand up and touch the fucking ground on today. But anyway, it's a prejudice ass motherfucking thing and discrimination. But they're standing on my car, sitting out the window. I'm just driving as they're, sit on my car, on my hood, on the top of my car, on the trunk. And I'm driving, and they are having so much fun. Being boys, being strong. And not even that, being who the fuck they want to be. Athletic. It's a sport almost. And I'm driving them, giving them what the fuck they want, and I know how to take care of them. And they were holding on. These are strong boys. And really, it was more of the two of the older ones that was doing it the most. And I used to have so much fun with them. It was so much fucking fun. Putting icy hot in their motherfucking drawers and every goddamn thing. They would do some stupid shit. They would get me too. And it just would be so much fucking fun. And I assumed that I needed somebody, a boyfriend, because I felt that I was just not good enough. I didn't neglect them, but they didn't like the way that I was being treated. They was not going to keep coming around knowing that this man didn't really like me and he wasn't what they believed was good enough for me. And that man believed that I wasn't good enough for him. And I spent my time in a change. And now I don't talk. Things are changing. And I'm not going to force him. I know with and one of my nephews, I couldn't tell him. I was supposed to get over $1 million. And he asked me for $50,000, and I know that he could use that money. And I couldn't tell him, like, that's all the fuck. I didn't even get that much. I was so ashamed. And he said, you know what? What you doing to me? Because he assumed that I had $1 million fucking dollars, man. He said, your money gonna be gone. Watch. That money ain't gonna last. Now what? You acting like that to me? $50,000 ain't shit coming from me, from who I was. And who, you know what I'm saying? That ain't me today. But I had to take that shit in. Because of my motherfucking pride. Because of how stupid I was to keep getting played by these motherfuckers out here. And I had to hear him. He was not beating me with his words. He meant that shit. He only asked me for $50,000 out of $1 million. Yes. 50 fucking thousand out of $1 million. And I said, I can't. I said, no, I said something like, basically you said no. But I told him, like, I was ashamed, and I really didn't try to deny him, but I didn't have it. I tried to explain to him, the money that I have, I gotta use it for not books, but for bills and to do the things. I guess that's called books, but people find that they're gonna do what they want to do, that their family is more valuable, that their shit is more valuable. You know, somebody said that they do the thinking for others when you can't think for yourself. Well, it looks like both of you motherfuckers thinking for each other. So you think for you and they think for them. Because you looking for something, they looking for something. But at what point do the person that you claim that you thinking for don't get much of any motherfucking thing in return? All my story, all my stuff, and all they literally have to do is copy and paste everything. They know how to prosecute. They know exactly the laws. They got it all in a document. It's all in a file. It's a damn PDF. Literally. It ain't shit. It's like, okay, send the ABC file. All you got to do is fill in a name. Because they say they did not send everything to the courts. And they settle out of court. It's bullshit. It's not over. But I just said that just to say, like, I'm working through my own problems. I cannot get back the time from anything else. All I can do is to continue to live my own life. I want to fly a plane. Fucking mayor tells me, and the city administrator tells me, no, I can't fly a plane. And then they chapter 51 me, try to put me on all kind of drugs and shit. Of course, I'd never be. And then suspending my motherfucking driver's license. Who does that? And I'm the best driver I fucking know. And I've been around nothing but great drivers. Really. But I am the best driver. I'm not bullshit. And I learned really pretty much on my own how to drive. Fucking driver's education at Bradford one shit. My dad paid that $50 for the class. I hardly even went to that motherfucker because it was nothing. The man he's standing there, kind of tall, heavy set, man. I probably could have got way more. It was just something that I was just not interested in. And then they took driver's education out of the school. Why would you do that? I believe, let me see. I don't even know if I passed the class long enough to get my motherfucking temps or something. I probably did. Temporary permit or something. I think I did. But I was just on some other shit. I was living my own life, man. Had a lot of shit happen. Fucking like out on the beach at school, like just really living my life. Like I can't stand this shit. But I was still living. I had my own problems. I wasn't fucked up. I wasn't mad at school. But it was embarrassing coming from class and then going into that basement. There was a couple classes down there that wasn't basement classes, but I'm in the nursery all the time, taking care of myself. And that's all I had to say. And I don't, and it sounds stupid. You know what? I just grew again. It's no longer the nursery. I can't call it the nursery. I'm not a nurse. I'm not any of that. But for me to just continue to take care of myself and be who I am and handle my own life is what's appropriate for me. It's find the cure, find the cure. No. Healing. A cure. What about healing? What about not going there? Sit up here and get the best education ever and not be able to see it for myself. It's just not working to me. I have to find my way. I have to do something for myself. I have to enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the sunlight, stretch my body out, be okay. I be out here. I'm about to fucking probably go to sleep. Ain't no telling who the fuck around, hovering over me, what they might want to catch a few dollars or, you know what I'm saying, any little motherfuckers out here grinding. They don't give a fuck if it hurt them. They be fucking sometimes so gone off motherfucking dope or poverty or anything. But then also, probably not. I don't worry. I don't believe. I don't have to. I look at it a whole nother way. I take care of myself. I'm not all out here like scared, like never getting any sleep or fuck that. Ain't shit I could do. All I have to do is have a good perspective in my life and take care of my life. And know, you know what? I'm going to wake up. But I'm not going to keep allowing myself to be in harsh situations, fucked up circumstances. I don't know. I can't get back yesterday, but I can make it work for me today. I can make it happen. Do the things that I want to do. I'm sitting here literally eating this food. And a lot of it is consumption. Because I don't know anything about this food. I'm just trying to eat to literally heal my life and build my blood. I know I have to eat way more. It look like I'm eating so much and I'm not. Eating so little because the food is empty calories. It might be filling something, but it's not hydrating it. It's not giving me the nutrients to carry along. I had these oranges. I have the oranges. I'm like, the color is not even orange. It's more of a peach looking, a tan shit. Things are just not the same all the time, but that's what again, it's just notice, of course, me saying whatever. This is just me, some of the stuff that I just be tripping off of, I suppose. But it's nice to just put it out there and breathe. That's it. It don't mean shit. It don't mean a goddamn thing. But for me to elaborate off of it, to know and to put it into perspective and be fancy about it matters. It does mean something. And it is what it is. But this is not to convince anyone or persuade anyone. This is not something that others can use as anything else, because I know what I'm doing. Anytime someone sit there and somebody be on a boat and somebody be behind them on jet skis and all kinds of shit, I'm not worried. But as I said, the unfair competition, long-standing contest has its place, because never ever then was I worried about anybody saying a motherfucking thing to me. I was having a good ass motherfucking time. And you know what? I don't know if I ever do it again, but I'm out here now. I'm about to live my life. I'm going to take care of myself. And if somebody see me in the gym or somewhere dancing, believe I'm putting it in. I'm putting in work. I'm living my life. It's far more than exercise or practice. I'm telling you right now, this is for real. So, appreciate the information. And I care so much about myself. I'm not to come on some other time with a lot of you. I'm going to use my own body and build my body without having to lift weights and without doing all that. But I'm not limiting myself to that. What is it? Performance, structure, endurance, all that different stuff. I do not fucking know. And I'm not about to get to talk about that and go. This is another thing. I have to know what I'm saying and know what I'm doing. And this is why so many people are like, man, you using all these words, but it don't even fit you. The fuck? I'm false flagging. I'm not that. I'm just myself. Please. I have some illiteracy. It is what it is. But most importantly, I have myself. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.